everybody. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Not done it for a few days. Hi. Is the audio and the video working? It looks like it. How is everyone today? Are you good? So just a warning, I might have someone showing up while this is on. Or I might get through it before they turn up. So let's see. You might get to see a reunion going on. Let's pick out some cards for today. So we've got an awakening happening today, apparently. We've been awakened to something. It might not be... Oh, let the cat out. Might not necessarily be a good thing. Or it might be just awakening to something in yourself. But let's get some cards out and see. Hey Katie, hey Timothy, hey April. He's coming today. He should have been on the night boat. He didn't message me though. I think he's going to surprise me. Yeah, so he should have been on the night boat. So I don't know how much stuff he's got with him. But yeah, so you might see him. Hey Donna, hey Melissa. You might see him show up. I don't know how he's getting here from the pin. Hey Chris. So that'll be exciting. We get it on video. I'm so excited, and I managed to sleep last night. So let's get a card out for today. I know, it's so exciting. I'm so happy. I've got my happiness back now. Once I got over all of the trauma of it all the last month, well, 5 or 6 weeks, I've got my happy back now, remembering just how great it is when we're together. So I'm excited. New life. Gotta make some space in my room and my cupboards and stuff. Today. Hello, Maria. Empowerment. So how is everyone today? Are you all good? Yeah, so I've not been on because I've had a lot going on in my personal life. And so today's the only day it's like, okay, I'm going to go on as normal. Even got ready for training thinking, yeah, if he hasn't shown by then, I'm going to go train. I'm going to just live my normal life and just not change things. But we're going to have to get into a new groove for sure. You're driving home, Chris? In the rain. Oh. Listening and driving. Empowerment is what we've got. Oh, she's got wings on her back. Look. She kind of looks like a fish, doesn't she? Yeah, she does. She's in the emotions. She's in the water. Fishy. Within the realm of the kitsune are beautiful ponds, still and tranquil, yet within them teems magical life. Among the beings who dwell there are the koi mermaids. Told you she looked like a fish. Who come to you now with their message of empowerment. You're becoming stronger, calmer, more staunch and clear in your purpose and message. And there's a distraction you are now setting that will be reached. A direction, not a distraction. There's a direction you are now setting that will be reached. The koi mermaids help the koi to persevere, to meet their challenges with a perseverance and courage and a sense that every moment of dedication and learning will bring about the desired result. This is a card of the person who's moving toward a goal and even encountering setbacks. So the koi mermaid comes to ask you to continue, to cheer you on, and to acknowledge that the heroic journey you're undertaking is indeed worthwhile. While you're so focused on this task or goal, others around you see your work, and you're inspired in their own personal quest, and are inspired in their own personal quest. I can't read today. You're beautiful in your tenacity. Yeah, that's come up in the energy updates lately. Tenacity, keeping on going, perseverance. You're beautiful in your tenacity, and every step of the way sees you grow. It may feel at times as though the flow of the stream is against you, but this is not time to go with the flow. It's time to make your own way through the waters of life. And even if others seem to be heading in a different direction, it's not time for the easy path. You will carve your own way through the waters, for you are on your way to great fortune, prosperous times, and an enriched sense of what you're capable of. no empowerment. But really it's about moving forward. Hey Tonya. Timothy, with all of us considering lockdown or on already, biggest event is getting to see Glasgow. Well, yeah, hopefully it shows while it's on. It would be pretty cool to have it on video. It would be. I don't know if he's bringing all his birds. I don't know. There's so many cats around here and chicken, but I don't know where I'm going to put the birds. It's got four. You know the ornate wooden cages with the little singing birds in them. He's got those. I think he's bringing all his birds with him because he does bird singing competitions. He calls them fights, bird fights. It's not fights. He dances in front of them to get them to sing. They have these competitions, probably betting on it. No. Okay, let's get another card out. So we've got tenacity, we're moving forward, doable. The key is within your grasp. Seems like we're being encouraged. Look at what I got today as well. I got love and appreciate self, and I got the happiness card. It's the dolphins. That's what it's called. Loma, it means dolphins. So that's a good sign. Doable. 4. What's doable? It feels like we're giving the green light today. That's what it seems like with these two cards. But let's read it. Hey Eva. Yay! Yeah, I just couldn't do it. Hey, and we had a whole day of talking. It turns out I messaged him just at the right time. I was with friends and I was a bit drunk. I got home and I just felt to message him, and I haven't. There was one account, his Thai account on Facebook, that we were still friends and I wasn't blocked from, so I always knew I could get in touch with him, but I'd not felt to until that night. And I just knew that I had to be vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable with him, and tell him what I was feeling. And so I did, and then of course it was the next morning that we had the conversation, in fact the whole day. And so he finally had a falling out with his psycho boss and left the island and isn't talking to him anymore. And so after we'd talked about our feelings and everything, of course, explained everything of what went on. And it's like, no, it all makes sense. Yeah, he just believed him. He believed his psycho boss. And he said he doesn't know why he blocked me. He doesn't understand that part of it. He was convinced to do that. Of course, I told him, Sam won't have wanted you to talk to me alone because he won't have wanted you to know this stuff. And he's like, I see it now. I couldn't see it then. He just thought I hated him and he was too scared to come and see me. So we had a massive talk, and then I didn't sleep very well that night, so stayed in bed in the mornings instead of doing this. Just getting myself together again, Doable. What you seek is within your grasp. And with all yeses, there are adjustments. Release yourself from a lingering mental prison of fear that you're not enough, that you're not worthy. You have the right key, don't doubt it. It's time to be grateful for your teachers, even the ones whose lessons you didn't necessarily like. Past lovers, past employers, bullies, psychos, cyberstalkers, all had lessons to teach you. Incredibly, I don't like it when I have to turn over a page. When you meditate on gratitude for these lessons, the struggles around you dissipate. Yeah, right, there's always a reason. There's always a reason we go through hard things. And we don't always see the lesson, but we can know that there is a lesson, even if we can't see it yet. We can be grateful for that. When you meditate on gratitude for these lessons, the struggles around you dissipate. The key to opening the rest of your life hovers within your grasp, is yours to use. The girl of doable fearlessly breaks through the glass ceiling and grabs the potent symbol of her getting of wisdom, the golden key. Tears of blood are shed, residues of past pains and losses, reflected in the carved face on the entryway above her, are now transformed into power and assertiveness. If this card is drawn at a time you are seeking to step up into the next widely acknowledged level of success, whether it be career advancement, passing a test, being accepted into an institute of learning, this card indicates that the answer is yes. There you go. So if you're thinking about something when I was saying that, the answer is yes. Breaking through glass ceilings. Time of change with new moon. Yeah, I didn't get to do the new moon special, but hey, let's this be about that. And it freaked me completely that my energy update for that day on the Friday was just exactly right for my situation. And I hadn't picked it in the cards. I was like, as I was watching myself say it all, I'm like, it means it's coming back. It means someone's moving in with you. It's about your sacred space. In fact, all of it. All of that reading, Friday the 13th. Funny. But I hadn't noticed, because all my readings, because of all those carrots that we've been getting in my readings, I just got to the point where I was like, yeah, I don't believe it anymore. You keep on saying that and it doesn't happen, whatever. So, sneaky like that. But it did get me prepared. All of those readings before did get me prepared. So let's get a goddess out. Just one. And when was it? Yesterday? I had a beautiful day yesterday. What a gorgeous day it was here yesterday. I felt like I was on holiday. Did all my readings in the morning and spent time by the pool. And, I had a really nice day. Watched a movie in the afternoon, went training, watched a movie in the evening as well. The day before that I went for a walk on the beach after a massage. It was good. Really nice. You thought what, Timothy? Let's get a goddess out. Come on, goddess. Who's with us today? What did you think, Timothy? Goddess doesn't want to come out. Okay, I've got one on my lap, we'll take that. Bridget. In a piece. Not had Bridget out before. Bridget in a piece. Let's find what she's going on about. Bridget. Bridget's Irish. Cards were making empty threats. Yeah, but it's carrots and it's for a reason. Like every time it said reunion and stuff like that, it got me prepared for it. It got me a bit more prepared. And my energy a few days ago when I got in touch with him was totally different than it was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I needed to be ready as well. He needed to be ready too. It's important. I knew it was important for him to go through those lessons himself and find out about his psycho himself. Bridget from Ireland. Bridget, the goddess of love and light, is bringing you a sense of peace and serenity. If you've been going through something difficult, you'll be through it soon. Perhaps it's time to start following the trail of balloons she's leaving behind, and they'll guide you to a joyful rebirth. It's a new start. Yeah, the carrots. But they get us ready. If we follow those carrots, it gets us ready. It does. They need to make us believe that it's going to happen so that we shift our energy, or we think about it, or we process something, or we let go of something. And then it's not that thing, but it gets us ready for the next step. It's still being ghosted. That sucks. I'm so glad I'm not anymore. Oh my God. It's horrible. And then, of course, once we started talking, that's when all the tears came out. Because it was kind of weird before that, because I hadn't cried about it hardly at all. And I'm like, what? My friends thought I was holding my feelings in, not, stopping myself from feeling it. But something just kept on telling me that it was all right. It was all right. But yeah, it all came out. All the emotion came out once we started talking. Oh, yeah. That's sad. That's sad to everyone. You find out himself, he's got to see it himself. There's no telling, you know, like if you've been with a narcissist or an abuser or whatever, there's no telling someone like that, is there? They've got to see it themselves. They've got to see it themselves. You can tell them all you like, but they're going to be going, no, they're good, they're all good, no, they're my friend, you know? So I knew that he had to, but I told him, my friends, I won't be holding my breath. I thought it was actually going to take him longer. I won't be holding my breath. But then I realised I kind of was holding my breath. Not holding my breath, but holding my emotions, you know. I felt it. I felt it when things started moving again. Let's get some tarot. Which one shall I do? Let's do Muse. It's so far away. I'll do one of each. Tarot card of each. What are the energies for today? Got 2 new decks arrived as well. I forgot to go and pick them up yesterday from the parcel place. I'll go today. The Emperor. Got the Emperor, the masculine energy, the one in charge. The King of all Kings, the one that's sorted out his cups and his pentacles and the other one's swords, has empowered himself and his passion. It's a balanced man that's in integrity and balance. So the Emperor, the Empress energy, it's very grounded and got that inner peace, you know, empowered, all of that. It's a stable energy that makes you really comfortable. You know, it's like someone you can trust, this energy. So, if you know, this is ourselves being in this energy, trusting ourselves in the Emperor energy. You're in, Alfred. Welcome. Oh. I'm not going to take that because it was the High Priestess flew out, but oh well, maybe it's right. She can come out again, but I battered that card up. She got all bent in the box, so she comes out a little bit too much because of that. Let's see if she comes out again. And so interesting. I think it was yesterday's energy update, or was it today's? I can't remember. It said about, or it might have been Friday's. I don't know. I've not been paying that much attention to my work, to be honest. It was about the abundant feminine and the masculine in integrity. Thought that was interesting. The Muse of Inspiration. That's the King of Wands. Passionate, fiery passionate. It's paths of the emotions. Like following passions, whether it's, you know, work, relationships, whatever. Following passions to the emotions, the moon. It's so interesting. I had these dreams probably about 3 years ago, and I can see them coming true soon. Things kept on lining up, and I was thinking it was going to happen back then, and then it didn't. So, but now I'm like, oh, the conditions seem really right now. The right people, the right things going on. The right atmosphere on the island too, that it could happen. Soon to be ex's favourite angry name for me, Mr. Fucking Integrity. That's funny. Okay, next tarot card out is this one, the one that sticks together. So it seems like we're heading down a new path now, doesn't it? And that's what I said, that new moon, new life, heading down a new path, something that we're passionate about. It's doable now. The key is within our grasp. We need to be tenacious, persevere. I'm just going to cut this because it's just impossible to shuffle this deck. It's the Hierophant. The Hierophant, spiritual. Ooh, the spiritual teacher in all of us, right? And it's like the inner guide within all of us, really getting a lot of guidance at the moment. Yes, I got the guidance card out in Serendipity. Oh my God, I watched a movie last night which just helped me so much. I didn't share my cards yesterday, but the movie that I watched and got me to process something from my cards yesterday. We're being heavily guided at the moment, heavily guided for these new starts. So he's got the keys there at his feet. You've got the keys at your feet. They're listening to him, but really this is you listening to yourself, following your own guidance. And let's get one of these out too. I can't remember which decks are on order. They've arrived today, but I'm looking forward to getting to know them. It always takes a while to get my energy into the cards, to get them to work for me. Ambition. The Ace of Wands, wow. Big offer. So it could be getting a love offer, it could be getting a work offer, work opportunity, something you're really passionate about with this Ace of Wands. Ambition and willpower. This is like that doable. It's some dream that you've had. It's doable now. You can go for it. Things are in alignment. You're listening to your inner guidance. You're being guided toward that passion to keep going. Oh wow, Andrea. 70-hour week. Crazy. Yeah, rest up. See you tomorrow. Maybe. I might be a bit busy. I'm going to try and keep life going on. Ace of Wands. This is really good. A really good card. Ace of Wands. It's something you're really passionate about. So if you've been waiting for something to get moving, I'm feeling like it's about to, or it is at the moment. And things might speed up in the next couple of weeks as well toward that full moon that we're going to have. You got 4 new decks come in. Oh, cool. Oracle decks, yeah, kind of different. There's a lot of clarity with Oracle. Or with both, I guess. Let's get some more cards out. What else do we need to know? How was everyone's Friday the 13th? Is it spooky? Mine was excellent. Emotional. Oh, God, and you know, because I was so vulnerable with it, I knew I needed to get the feeling stuff out first and be vulnerable with him and tell him it all before, and like everyone was saying, like, where is he and what's he doing? And like, I'm not getting superficial like that. The important stuff needs to come out first before we get into any of that. And because we'd done that, because I'd done it, he did it, he got vulnerable with me, and then all of the stuff that he hadn't wanted to tell me before came out. He told me all he wanted me to know. He wanted to impress me before. So, got to be flexible. We've got to be flexible on this new path. It's going to take a change. It's going to take a change. It's going to be a change in life, but we've got to be flexible. It's true for me. I'm ready for it. I've been so fixed for ages in my routine, in my lovely life and stuff. And it's like, well, that's going to change now. But for the better. It's going to be so much fun. So be flexible. There will be changes involved. I feel like getting another one of these out. Just began. Which Oracle decks did you get, Katie? Mermaid. I love the mermaid ones. I got them from my daughter. I got them from my daughter when she was little. She was probably about 6 or 7. Yeah, thereabouts. I got the mermaid deck, and she wrote inside the booklet, these are really important. That's what she wrote inside the booklet, and I borrowed them from her years after that, and saw that in the book, and I said, look what you've written here. And she's like, oh, I don't know why I wrote that. She's a psychic too. Me. You slept in. I've been doing a lot of sleeping in. Yeah. been doing a lot of sleeping in. Unicorn, mystical wisdom, mystical shaman oracle. Interesting. By the book. Doing things right. 11 is the 11 card, which is about union. But doing things right. So if, like me, you had a false start before or a kind of messed up start, this time around you'll be doing things right. It's just hearing then for some who have tried a business before and the headspace wasn't right for it, maybe not abundant minded or whatever, maybe not doing things by the book, not setting things up right. If you try again now, you're in a different energy. That's for somebody. Hooded Black Love deck. Yeah, this one. I'm going to get these cards out next. It's a bit blunt for general guidance, yeah. Oh, got it upside down. But it's like solid foundations is what I'm getting from that card. Doing things by the book, doing things right. Maybe this time. Doing things right this time. Being quarantined because my daughter tested positive for COVID. Been at home since Tuesday. Is she okay? We'll be here until after Thanksgiving. Wow. Positive Affirmations Oracle, new tarot deck with interesting. Boring evening, was it? Yeah. I don't know, they're kind of good, these cards. You've got like the generally on the positive and then the negative on it. I kind of like them. I've got oh no, we've got 3 cards. They're new, so they're sticking together, but let's do it anyway. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. It's like a snapshot in time, is what I'm getting from this. It's like reminiscing about your old life, but being flexible and moving on from it now. Learning from the past, making new memories. False start, tower, yeah. Oh, is it freezing? So it is. Sorry about that. The camera. I feel like that's saying as well, like take note of this time, it's important. Seduction. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Oh yeah, that was in the energy update for today. But temptation, sexual temptation, be careful of that. Like someone coming back around again, or just you know what I'm talking about. But this is a good card. Attraction, flirting, dating. Not the third-party interference, though. Had enough of that. Don't want that anymore. Not letting other people in anymore to this relationship. It's just so messed up. We've got the dragonfly. Be light-hearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Very healing time at the moment, and that's what that new moon's all about too. It's about this new phase of life, healing the old one, healing our heart from the old disappointments and stuff. Yes. You're a terrible flirt. Do you mean you're really bad at it, or you mean you're incorrigible? Be light-hearted, finding out. Lots revealed. So probably like me, you could be having like a lot of deep conversations. Let's get some animals. Animals. What animal energies do we have today? Oops. Coyote, spirit, trust in divine detours. Divine detours, there for a reason. And those carrots have been part of it too. Carrots that we've all had, and we've all had them. The readings that have made us think that something's going to happen and then it doesn't. All of that, It's all divine detours, it's all for a reason. Nothing is ever wasted, says the coyote. Bring your ideas to life. This is the ideas that you've had maybe for a long time. Bringing them to life now. Creating it now. A lot of forward movement in these cards today. Wow. Time for a beginner mind. Something starting. New moon, new life. Time for a beginner mind. Yeah, and we've got to be open, don't we, to change. And that's what it's saying, be open to change. Now I'm going to get some of these out and then do all of yours. It's been on Thursday or something. Or is it Friday? Oh, I got nervous all of a sudden. That's because there's bike noises outside. Judgment card. This one is about you deciding what you say no to. The hand up at the top, and what you allow in. Got to be really discerning now. You're the one that makes that decision. There's the I there. You see it clearly. You know what to say no to. You know what to let in. And that keeps on changing as well. Our discernment keeps on changing as we learn even more, right? We get more and more discerning. We've got the crone. This is why we get more and more discerning, because we learn. We get wise. The crow. The crone. The crow's got a pentacle there. So the crow, to me, crows, you know, we don't have crows here, but the crows in Australia would always sit in the trees, but especially when I was doing energy healings and when I was doing my webinars years ago. They would sit in the palm tree that was right outside of my office and caw at me. And then they'd fly off when I'd finished. And so they're kind of spirit messengers, or agreeing. Do you know what I mean? Being there for the energy and agreeing with it. That's what I see them as. But this one's got a pentacle, so it's like, to me, it's like the spirit world is agreeing with the direction that you're going in now. The last card, Judge. This is about us being discerning, saying no to things. What we say no to, what we allow in. Seeing things clearly, knowing what we need to let die. And our discernment always changes because we learn more and more as we have these experiences. So we become the crone, we become the wise one in our old age. But there's more to this. There's like the wisdom. We get to a certain state. Certain paths can open up to us now because the universe can trust us to make the right decisions with it. Yeah? You know, the universe won't like give an amazing idea to a teenager that is no way got the wisdom to implement it. They're going to make the wrong decisions and all of that. You know, that's just not going to happen. That's why we don't meet our partners. Most people don't meet their true partners until older age. So we just mess it up. We're bad enough now. Success, it happens in older age because we need that wisdom first. The universe can't give it to us when we're just going to fuck it up. I think my internet's bad. Sorry about that. Oh, we've got the mentor as well. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's jumping about. See which one I'm on. I'm on the best one that's available. Maybe it's now the staff have arrived and they're all watching, listening to music and watching stuff on their phones. Sorry about the Wi-Fi connection. Then we've got mentor as well. Now what I was getting from this is not like a person mentor. The one before the judge was a porcupine, wasn't it? Yeah, porcupine. Time for a beginner mind. So, new beginning, time for a beginner mind. Not knowing, you know, just being open to learning and stuff like that. The mentor, yeah, this is our higher self. We're being mentored by our higher self now, right? So, we're being protected. and guided forward. We had that, didn't we? There was another card that was saying that as well. Can't remember which it was now, but that's what I was getting. Oh yeah, the Hierophant, our inner guide. We are being, it's inside of us, our guidance is inside of us. You know what's right, you know what's right for you. The inner mentor, trusting yourself in that. Because your higher self is leading you. Signs and synchronicities and guidance and, you know. I've been getting a lot of messages through movies in the last few days. So who wants a reading? Let's do me first, even though I've got my cards out for the day. Pop up your messages saying me please and I'll do you. Oh, I've got to listen and be firmer. Listening, yeah. It's not been a massive skill of mine to listen. I'm good at talking. I guess that's why I like videos so much. I just talk. I don't have to exercise my listening skills. But you need to do that in relationship. I need to do it more. Instead of just being the know-it-all. Yep. Tanya. Oh, Tanya. Make sure you include success into the mix. So, you can either hang out with unsuccessful people or successful people. And that it's going to change your mind, it's going to change your vibration. A lot of people right now, I don't know whether it's just around here, but a lot of people right now, because of the COVID stuff, have got into this, are not including themselves in success anymore. They're kind of thinking it's impossible, but it's not. And just be careful of that. Just be careful of that, Tanya. Be careful who you hang around with, because you could be being influenced to disclude success, and you don't need to. Maria. What did you all think of the last pick a card read, the past life one? It wasn't what I was expecting. Past life readings that I've been doing this weekend. Oh yeah, the half price still. They're very interesting. The stuff that's been coming out. Wow. There's the link for it. Very interesting. Maria, you've got choose to change and sabotage. Right, so you're making choices and then sabotaging it. Yeah. You're making choices and then you're not boldly going down that path. You know, like the doable card said, and the empowerment card as well. It's like, it's easy to come up with an excuse of why you can't have that change. You make a choice, but it's not a really firm choice. Got some sabotage going on here. So maybe try and encourage yourself to keep on moving forward toward it. It could be, you know, they say the only difference between an entrepreneur and everyone else is that entrepreneurs will just keep on going, even if it doesn't work. Just keep on going, keep on trying, keep on trying. Failed so many times. A lot of people don't do that. They fail once or fail a few times and they just give up. But entrepreneurs don't do that. You just keep on going. And that's what I'm feeling for you. You just need to keep on going. Stop stopping. Stop stopping on your path. Oh yeah, Chris. Thanks, Timothy. Chris driving. Oh, I'll do Chris now. And then it's Donna after that. I don't have many people in today. Nice and quiet. Oh, I didn't advertise it much. Chris, you've got an important conversation coming in, Chris. You need to communicate your innocence, or I think you're going to find out your innocence through this communication. So I'm feeling like it's a family member for some reason. Something's going to get cleared up. A conversation where you're completely open, they're open, and then you find out it wasn't what it seemed, and that you're both innocent. This is not about pleading your innocence because you think that the other person thinks you're wrong. I feel like you're both on the same level. I don't know. So it could be that a family member gets in touch with you, and through a conversation, something gets cleared up. Donna. You've got meditate and I am love. Meditation. Need to do that. Meditate and I am love. Meditate on that. I am love. I'm love. I'm loved. It's really important energy. What else can I say? I think this is a heart opening message. Open your heart through that. Meditating on I am love. Katie. Katie, you're in a process at the moment of forgiving people and clearing it out. It's a process. It's like grieving. You can't just do it. You can't work hard on grieving so that it's over quicker. And it's the same with forgiveness too. We can't force it. We can't rush it. It's a process. And so you're in that process at the moment. So you're in that process. There's no rushing it. So don't feel bad if you haven't managed to forgive yet. And don't pretend that you're forgiven as well, if you don't fully feel it. April. Oh, nice. You got a slow new beginning. Take it slowly. Take it slowly, April. A new beginning. Firm foundations. Just take it slowly. That's the message I keep on getting. Take it one step at a time. Take it slowly. Don't rush. You might want to rush in, but take it slowly. Whatever your new beginning is. Cool. Alyssa. Wow, you too. Yeah. Melissa. This is about people that have been judging you for who you are. Kind of saying you're wrong. You're not. They're just not aligned with you. People that you've got around you, or maybe people in your family, wouldn't choose the same things that you choose, and that's okay. It doesn't make you wrong, and it doesn't mean that you have to fight them on it too. So just because they've got a different point of view, and they've told you that point of view as if it's a judgment on you, people do that when they're not aware that it's about them and not about the other person. We all do that to some extent, you know. You are taking on their judgment. It means that you're not fully believing in yourself. Yeah. Eva. Eva, you've got a strong connection coming in. Somebody you've got a strong connection with. Soulmates, that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. And I'm feeling like it's not. I'm feeling more like it's a friendship or someone that you'll work with. But there's a strong connection coming in with you. Maybe it's already happened for you and you're feeling like you know somebody. It's an important one. Alfred. Alfred, wait. Prepare. Yeah. You're waiting at the moment. It just looks like an A now, this card, doesn't it? But it does say wait. Yeah. The reason that you're waiting at the moment, the reason that you're having to have patience is because you're getting prepared. Like I said before with all the carrots and stuff, the carrots personally that I've had, it's got me prepared. It's got me to the place that I'm at now. And I wasn't open. The last 5 weeks I wasn't open to it before. It's like he said to me, I was scared to come and see you. I thought you hated me. I said, but you were right to be scared because I was really angry at the start. Like, you were right to. I would have laid into him back then, for sure. So in the same way, you're being prepared, yeah? Being prepared for what's to come, Alfred. Michelle. got a mysterious new path starting off, Michelle, and it requires a risk. Of course it does. It requires change. It always feels risky. Human beings, we think that change is risky. So, yeah, you have a new path opening up. Don't be fearful of it. Don't stay in your comfort zone. Step onto that new path, a mystery path that you've got. It's your higher self leading you on it. Timothy's next. Not seen the past life yet. Yep, get to that. Timothy, criticism one step at a time. You're unraveling yourself from that is what I'm getting. Detaching from it, from criticism, a critical mind, critical people. Criticizing yourself. Maybe it's about self-improvement, that kind of thing. That can come from criticism. So at a time. You're welcome, Tanya. Silvermere. You've been waiting too. So yeah, you've had to have patience, Silvermere. And your higher self wants you to, it's like a deeper understanding of yourself. That's what you're waiting for, a deeper understanding of it. It's like there's more to be revealed, and then when it gets revealed, then you won't have to wait anymore. But you're kind of waiting on you to understand the situation better, whatever your new beginning you're trying to make. Sabrina, what's my power that others have closed down that you're not seeing as a result? Your power. How? I don't understand the question, because your power has got nothing to do with anyone else. Anyway, Sabrina, forgive them. Oh, let go of the story. So yeah, I don't understand the question, because if it's your power, it's got nothing to do with anything else, so they can't close it down. So you've got a story around that, giving your power away. You don't need to. If you've got a power, you've got a power. It's not about anyone else. So forgive them, but let go of the story, because you'll just recreate that same kind of thing again, to give your power away again. Maria tries to block someone, but really don't want to keep him blocked. Ooh. $15 was the biggest. You're welcome, Donna. Katie says, wow, spooky. You had clear messages about forgiveness and specifically self-forgiveness yesterday. Timothy. You're welcome, April. You're welcome, Melissa, and Eva, and Alfred. Hey, Elizabeth. Thanks, April. I'm excited. Elizabeth. Your success, appreciating yourself more, so valuing yourself more, and yeah, just realizing just how much you bring to the table, just how valuable you are, just what you can do for others. That's nice. You're welcome, Maria and Timothy. Michelle, I'm amazing. Spot on. Awesome. Now if you can just find out what the mystery is. Just got to keep on following your guidance. You're welcome, Silvermere. You're welcome, Katie. Feel as it's been blocked. Ooh. Thanks, everybody. So there you go. Yeah, if you do want one of those past live readings, they're going to be half price for another few hours. There's the link for it. So that goes into a past life that's relevant for this lifetime, and how it's connected. It goes into the past life and about that past life and this lifetime, and